Let's see the next question in this exercise. Question 5.3.18. A spiral is made of successive semicircles with centers alternative at A and B. The radii gradually increase from 0.5 centimeters to 1 centimeter, 1.5 centimeters, and so on. So what is the total length of the spiral? Made of 13 consecutive semicircles. So let's see a partial diagram of the spiral as shown here. Now, the first semicircle, which is the innermost or the smallest, that has a radius of 0.5 centimeter. The next semicircle will be of 1 centimeter. The next semicircle will be of 1.5 centimeters, and so on. Altogether, there are 13 semicircles. So we have been asked what's the complete length of the spiral. This is a question of arithmetic progression. Let's see how. The complete length can be written as pi r1. Now, a couple of things. Number one, the complete circumference of a full circle is 2 pi r. And here we are talking about semicircle, so that will be just pi r. Now there are multiple radius or radii, so we are going to denote them as r1, r2, r3, and so on. R1 represents the radius of the innermost or the smallest semicircle, R2 slightly bigger than that, R3, so on. So all these lengths, half circumferences, when added together, that will be our required answer. We notice that we can take pi common from this, and there are 13 terms. So when you take pi common, it will become R1 plus R2 plus R3 and so on. Now, let us substitute the values 0.5, 1, 1.5. Now we notice that what we have inside the bracket is an arithmetic progression because the first term is A, which is 0.5. The common difference, why do we have arithmetic progression? Because the difference between successive terms is constant, uniform, and that is also equal to 0.5. Let's denote that with D. And there are 13 terms, so n is equal to 13. So now we can use the formula for sum of first n terms of an arithmetic progression. That would be n by 2 to twice of a n minus 1d. And we still have pi outside the bracket as it is. Now we'll substitute the values. N is 13, a is 0.5, n is again 13, and difference d is 0.5. Let us simplify that further. 13 by 2 is 6.5. Twice of 0.5 is 1. And 12 times 0.5 eventually becomes 6. So 6 plus 1 will become 7. 7 times 6.5 will become, we'll substitute the value of pi because that can cancel this 7. So we can cancel this 7 and 7. So the final answer is 22 times 6.5. And upon multiplication, you get 143 centimeters, and that would be your final answer.